Today we explore a critical geopolitical scenario, a hypothetical conflict between the USA and Iran. This isn't just about two nations. It's a complex chessboard with global implications. Their strained relationship dates back decades, marked by pivotal events like the 1979 revolution. The hostage crisis and subsequent sanctions have deepened the divide, creating a volatile environment. Any direct military confrontation would carry immense risks, reshaping the Middle East and beyond. Let's delve into the potential causes that could ignite such a devastating conflict. Iran's nuclear program remains a primary concern, with facilities like Natanz and Fordow under scrutiny. International agreements like the JCPOA have attempted to curb its progress, but tensions persist. The potential for weaponization pathways fuels global anxiety and diplomatic efforts. Regional proxies are another flashpoint, with animated maps showing areas of influence. Groups like the Houthis, Hezbollah, and Iraqi militias play significant roles, destabilizing the region. The Strait of Hormuz is a critical choke point for global energy, a strategic waterway. Any disruption here could trigger a global economic crisis, impacting supply chains worldwide. Cyber warfare presents another modern threat targeting critical infrastructure. Historical cyber espionage and sabotage highlight the potential for a digital Pearl Harbor. Internal political instability in both nations could also fuel aggressive external policies. Domestic pressures might lead to miscalculations, escalating tensions unexpectedly. A minor incident like a naval encounter or drone strike could rapidly spiral out of control. Lack of clear communication channels exacerbates the risk of accidental escalation. Now let's consider the terrifying prospect of escalation and its global impact. Initial military responses would be swift, with naval fleets and air defense systems deployed. Cruise and ballistic missiles would target military infrastructure, marking the conflict's onset. The conflict would rapidly spread, drawing in neighboring countries and opening multiple fronts. Saudi Arabia, Israel, and Turkey could become involved, intensifying regional instability. Economically, the repercussions would be catastrophic, starting with soaring oil prices. Stock markets would crash, and global trade would face severe disruptions. This could trigger a worldwide recession or even a depression, impacting every nation. The human cost would be immense, leading to massive refugee flows in damaged cities. Essential services would collapse, food shortages would become widespread, and trauma would endure. The international response would be challenged, with emergency UN Security Council meetings. Diplomatic efforts would struggle amidst rapidly deteriorating global divisions and alliances. What would be the long-term consequences and aftermath of such a devastating conflict? Regional destabilization would lead to altered geopolitical boundaries and new power dynamics. Existing state structures could collapse, giving rise to prolonged sectarian conflicts. A global economic recession would persist, impacting trade, investment, and living standards. The cost of reconstruction would be immense, burdening international aid efforts for years. The human cost would be generational, with PTSD, displacement, and loss of livelihood. International diplomacy would face immense challenges in post-conflict reconstruction. Enforcing peace agreements and fostering reconciliation would be a monumental task. Such a conflict would fundamentally reshape global power dynamics and alliances. It could accelerate the decline of certain powers and lead to the rise of others. In conclusion, this hypothetical war serves as a stark warning. Diplomacy, de-escalation, and international cooperation are critically important. We must prevent such a catastrophic scenario, considering its profound and irreversible consequences. The future is in our hands. Let us strive for peaceful resolution and mutual understanding.